Especially, I would like to mention about this kinds of meditation is what we call insight meditation, vipassana meditation. So vipassana meditation is exactly, we can say we are observing, study about ourselves as natural as they are. Really, we can observe in what is our life. As real as they are, we can know, we can understand, we can realize by vipassana meditation about our life. Really, our life is this, our mind and body working together properly. It is this mind and body is not working together, it is not suitable and not working properly, we get a problem in our life. That is why we must know our mind and this body exactly how it is they are happening and working cooperate each other. Then how we can know it? We need to observe. If you want to observe, you need mindfulness and concentration. If you are thinking here, thinking there, your mind is restless. The restless mind cannot see clear. If you cannot see clear, you cannot know, cannot understand. Whatever you want to learn, we need concentration, mindfulness, pay fully attention, then only we can realize. That is why, in this case, we want to learn about our life, this mind and body. So we have to pay attention on this mind and body. Initially, to understand all these kind of objects is difficult. That's why, part by part, bit by bit, we need to cultivate our concentration and mindfulness first. How we have to cultivate this mindfulness and concentration first? Our mind is very restless. Always like to think here and there. That's why it's difficult to get a stable mind. Not stable mind cannot see the true nature. This is, we have to train first to get concentration. Mind always wants to get the object. Our mind is very difficult to stay at the present. What the Buddha said, if you train, you can put your mind at the present moment, you are not suffering. All the suffering is come from future, come from past. In future, thinking for future, what is you hope there is good condition. In from the past, whatever is bad condition you regret, whatever good condition you are proud. That is why our mind cannot be stable. So, to get at the present of the moment, we need to give this mind discipline. Not going here and there, must give the proper object to our mind. Our mind like to get the object. So, this is natural of mind. Without object, the mind cannot arise. In Pali, we say the object is aramana. Aramana is object. So our mind is called Mahadhammika. Mahadhammika is the things which have the object. Knowing the object is the mind. It is the person who does not have mind, is cannot know anything. It's the person who passed away. There is no mind on that body. It doesn't know anything. That is why the mind wants to get the object naturally. So if we need to control this mind, we have to give proper object to our mind. Then we can control this mind. That is our method. So how to give the object to our mind? Our late, the most venerable Mahasi Sayādaw give us, according to the Buddha's teaching, showing we put our mind on our body first. When we breathe in, our abdomen will raise up. When we breathe out, our abdomen will slowly falling down. Then that object is a moving object. Moving object is clearer, can catch easier. Your mind can stay on that object longer. That's why we give this object. Many methods of meditation, they use inhale and exhale in breathing, right? So you may practice of Anapanasati. Anapanasati is breathe in and breathe out from the nose. You contemplate on here. When we contemplate on nose, the object very fine. Why? Because the air touching in nose and go in. The cool air touching in nose. After that, when we exhale, we breathe out, the air, warm air coming out. You have to contemplate on focus this object. Object is very fine. Object is very fine, difficult to focus, easy to lose. If the object lost, our mind also looking for another object. That means we are restless. We give this, your abdomen rising and falling object is obvious. At the same, without breathing, your abdomen cannot move, right? So your abdomen, when you breathe in, our abdomen is normally moved. Everybody, if you stay, if you sit, correct posture, surely if you breathe in normal, your abdomen there is a movement. So that movement we follow focus. Focus to this movement. One technique is we need to give the label. Have to note. Majority yogis lazy to note. If you are not note, the object for a while after that is revealed. You may forget. Our mind is usually used to forget. That is why when breathe in, the abdomen rising, we note rising. When we breathe out, we note falling, rising, falling. Give the labeling. When you give the label, the purpose of giving the label is to get continuously to control your mind on object. If we're not giving the label, for a while after that, our mind forget this object. Because not used to, our mind is not used to this object. Why? Our mind used to a lot of thinking and whatever it wants. Example in what the Buddha said. Our mind like a fish. Everybody know the fish enjoy the water. If in the water, the fish very happy. He swim here and there. He playing there. So if you take off this fish, you put the place there is no water, that fish doesn't like, so a bit frustrated. And for a while only, after he jumping or some sort of like that, so we see for a while that fish, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes, is we settle down. It's tired already, right? So our mind also like that. Our mind is enjoying thinking here and there and restless. Especially we can say enjoying with defilement. Without defilement, We cannot say as a Pudujana. We all are Pudujana, right? The meaning of the Pudujana is enjoy with the defilement. A lot of defilement our mind enjoy. That is why if you put your mind on this meditation object, sure our mind doesn't like the object. He wants to run away. This mind, how we can control? We have to carefully, mindfully, precisely focus and give the label. Important thing is give the label. If you give the label, the meaning of giving the label is knocking the object. If you are knocking the object clearer and clearer. For a while after that, you may forget without knocking. Then you remember, not again. Then that is the main object when we practicing time is very important. Your mind, how long can stay on the object? The longer your mind stay on the object, the stronger you can build up mindfulness and concentration on the object. And the stronger concentration and mindfulness you can build up, the clearer you see the object. Or the clearer you see the object, the more we can understand what is that, as natural as they are. And then that understanding is, we can say, right understanding. You have to put in effort. The effort is right effort. Build up concentration is right concentration. Very clear you see there is mindfulness, right mindfulness. All these factors is inside the Eightfold Noble Path. Your thought also becomes right thought because you're thinking here. Cannot think here, the other things. So your understanding also right understanding. Right? In Pali, we can say Samasati, Samavayama, Samadhi, Samasankappa, Samadhi. That is 5 walking Fold Noble Path. 5-fold Noble Path. You know? All you have heard about the Eightfold Noble Path, right? Eightfold Noble Path is, this 5-fold Noble Path is within the practicing meditation, all we can apply in our life. Another 3-fold Noble Path is, before we start this section, we take the precept. When we take the precept, Samavacha, right speech, Smakamanda, right action, Samaajiva, right livelihood. This is complete. After completing of this 3-fold Noble Path, by taking the precept, our morality is pure. Morality is pure to build up the concentration. Just now I mentioned, the meaning of concentration is the one pointedness of object. The object is here, moving. Your mind stays on the object, that is called concentration. If you have mindfulness, very clear the object. Concentration must be associated with the mindfulness. Mindfulness is attention. Be carefully see. That is mindfulness. Then the object is clear. Sometimes concentration associated with the ignorance. Concentration associated with ignorance or delusion, your mind is blurred. The object is not clear. If not clear, that is floating yogi. Just flow on the object. The feeling is good. That yogi can sit a few hours, but the object is not clear, the understanding level is very low. Because you must know, you must understand, you must see very clearly, only we can get some understanding. If we are not knowing, the object is blurred, not clear, where we can get understanding. To understand, must know first. Knowing. know clear already, then understand. That is very normal, right? So, to understand, to get the wisdom, understanding is wisdom. Different with the knowledge. Knowledge and wisdom is different. Knowledge is based on IQ. If your intelligent quotient is higher, you're very easy to get the knowledge. Knowledge is based on perception, sanya. Sanya is, you remember, your memory is good. Your memory is good, your IQ will be higher. If your IQ will be higher, you are knowledgeable people. You can be educated, become a professor or a scientist or whatever. That is based on IQ. Understanding about ourselves is based on wisdom. It's not based on the perception. Perception can make educated people, but cannot make wise. The wise people is a very clear understanding. They are based on wisdom. Wisdom is based on the heart, EQ. Emotional quotient can control our emotion, provide the loving kindness, compassion, and all these kind of sympathetic joys. All the Brahma Vihara Dharma come from our heart. Then that is based on understanding, based on wisdom. So to get understanding, you must see clearly, to know as natural as they are. Our mind and our body, how it is working in our life. Important. That is, everybody got mind. Where is our mind? Difficult to say this question. Our mind is what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we touch, what we drink. On 6 sense doors, our mind arises and passes away. Straight away arising and passing away. Every movement it is keep on arising and passing away. Just you listen my voice is just hearing and just normal. I keep quiet, that's hearing consciousness. You cannot get the hearing consciousness. To get this consciousness, a lot of causes. So, we have sound, we have ear base, we have contact, we have pay attention. All these causes supposed to get the hearing consciousness. Seeing consciousness, the same. Yes, we have eye base, we have visible object, we have pay attention, light, contact. Also, all these kind of causes we got seeing consciousness. So, these consciousness are just arise and pass away, just arise and pass away. Every moment is come and go, come and go, come and go. As the same as time. The time is moving non-stop. Our mind also moving non-stop. All the time is this moving mind, we must associate with wholesome. Then your life will be getting better, better, better. To understand this, we need to observe. Observe in sitting position. On sitting meditation, we give the main object is our abdomen, don't forget. So you sit about 1 hour. Within 1 hour, about half an hour after that, you may get some sensation, bad sensation. It is, for example, pain or numb or whatever is coming. Initially, it is okay, quite. Starting time is the most comfortable posture you choose. After you choose the most comfortable posture, then don't move. Let it be. Watch. Observe it. How is that? How long that the most comfortable condition. So the most comfortable condition, they may last only, if you are not used to it, about 15 to 20 minutes, half an hour. That's the most comfortable condition is we change already. Right? Why? We are looking for the whole life, the most comfortable things. But we cannot get too long. Only for a while. It is changing all the time. So we cannot find out the most comfortable. Yes, for a while after that, maybe about half an hour later, itself is sure. What is sure? Suffering. We didn't do anything. In normal time, a bit pain already, a bit stiffness already, we turn left, turn right, changing here, we take care of this body, right? So now, so we're not take care. We want to watch. We want to see how is this body and mind. So the most comfortable position you put there, after that we watch, seeing, observing, how is that? Surely itself can show us all unpleasant feeling, pain or numb or whatever. It's coming out, sometimes a bit, putting beside, keep on going on our main object. Slowly, if maybe, more and more pain. Then you have no choice. You cannot concentrate on your main object already. Because this object is more clearer than your main object. So you can take as an object that is called Vedananupassana. First, we can put on our mind on our abdomen, that is Kayanupassana, on our body, right? So this is Vedana. The pain is a kind of feeling. So we have three feelings: pleasure feeling, unpleasant feeling, neutral feeling. So this unpleasant feeling is coming out, is arise, so we can watch, we can see, we can note, we can observe how is that. It's also keep on changing. Sometimes sharp pain, numb pain, sour pain, whatever pain it is. So it's sometimes increase. The most increase already is decrease. How it is changing. We can see the changing of our sensation also. And don't get angry. It's too much pain already. You can move. That is what you are doing for him. Right? We have nothing to do. Let it be. We see. We can understand the nature. We cannot stand anymore. We can move. If you move, that is what you put your own suggestion to there. So it is not the nature. We must learn true nature of our life is like that. If your mind and the object can get along already, adapt already, the pain not much disturb to you. Very peace and calm, they used to already. Then the object also very clear. Then you can see more and more, we can understand about our life. Another two objects. Now I'm talking about main object and secondary object. Main object is rising and falling. You have to pay attention, right? Second object is our sensation, our feeling. That's Vedananupassana. Another is always many yogis get that experience is sloth and torpor, sleepiness. Especially after lunch, if you're sitting, your mind will get the sloth and torpor arise. When sloth and torpor arise, we must understand that is enemies, a kind of hindrances, so it's called nivarana. So this sloth and torpor arise, straight away we must know. If you know, I sloth and torpor torture to me, So I have to, what is the slop and torpor? You focus on that. Then that slop and torpor will run away. If you have the concentration power. If you don't have the concentration power, the slop and torpor power is more than your mental power. Is you are floating on the object. Then your mind will be blurred, and that is losing the time, waste the time. Then we have to put up the effort. Then if we can go back to our main object also can. That is important thing is one time you take one object clearly, then we can make sure. It's many objects jumping here and there, your concentration will be not very strong enough. That is why this slop and torpor coming in together with delusion. So slop and torpor coming, this ignorance and delusion also coming in together, then we blur the object, not clear already. Must be careful, this is enemies. We have to straight away back to our object. Another, number 4 object is thinking mind. Very, very disturbing to our yogi. That also are kinds of the enemies when for the meditators. So when we're sitting, your mind is putting here. That mind doesn't want to stay here, always want to get the outside objects by thinking here and there. That is to become restless. Sometimes we don't know. It says it's go, after you remember, my mind is off already. So go back. It cannot go back. Sometimes it's the object from outside is very strong, attractive. Your mind is go down. So we have to know, no choice. Thinking. When we know thinking, don't go and pay attention to thinking object. We have to know the thinking mind. You must clear about thinking object and thinking mind. Right? Thinking objects, for example, I think of my friend. My friend is thinking object. Think with my mind. Understand? If you focus to your mind, this Citta-Nupassana. Citta-Nupassana is focus, thinking. Here you focus. Don't go and thinking. It's never end. It's keep on thinking. It's wrong. We have to focus here. Thinking. A few times you note the thinking object will disappear, come back to our main object. That is the way how to avoid the thinking. Yes. Keep on going. If you note continuously on the abdomen, the main object, the thinking cannot take over our mind. Here we forgot. When we forget, the thinking mind will disturb to us. That is why pay more attention to get abdomen, and if no choice this pain will come, we observe to the pain. After pain no more already, we have to come back to get longer and stronger concentration and mindfulness. Then concentration built up already, sure you can understand the object. The wisdom will itself is will come, we don't need to worry. The important thing is we need to get right concentration associated with mindfulness. Then as we slowly build up, we can understand the understanding level that is also we can build up. That is when we sitting down. The longer periods of you concentrate, the stronger you can, the clearer we can see the object, right? How long we can concentrate? Sitting about 1 hour. Finish already, so we need to work. When we're walking, the whole day we cannot sit, right? So then we have to balance of our posture. Vipassana meditation is not only sitting. The whole day, whatever you are doing, you must know clearly. If you know clearly, then we can understand clearly. Then, so we sitting 1 hour, after that have to walk. When we walking, the main object is our leg. We put our mind to our leg. Hand have to close up in front of your body or at the back of your body, and pay attention to your leg. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Any step of you walking, then don't miss it. Without missing any step of your walking means is your leg moving. Only walking time is moving is only leg. Other thing is don't much make seeing here and there in front of your body about 2 meters. You see enough already. Don't pay attention other. Your mind focus to your leg, left, right, left foot, right foot. Your mind just keep on going on your leg. Your mind no chance to think others. That is, we can avoid the restless and thinking here and there. A lot of people difficult to avoid by thinking. We pay attention here. The thinking cannot disturb us. If we forget here to pay the label left and right, then the thinking take over our mind, is go out and we become restless. Then you will be bored. If you get here very precisely, then you will be satisfied. Your mind, and one section after walking, another section if you're sitting, that concentration will happen. When sitting time also can build up easier the concentration mindfulness. Then like that is the whole day we can progress our concentration of mindfulness. The time is very short. You now practice only 1 day. Don't waste any minutes of time, any seconds of time. So every movement we must be mindful. Onward from here, after that we have to take lunch. When we take lunch, also mindfully eating meditation. Vipassana meditation is whatever you are doing the whole day, we must know clearly. When we eating, we must know you are eating. When we walking, you must know you're walking. When you're sitting, you must know you're sitting. Drinking, you must know you're drinking. Open the door, close the door, change the clothes, whatever it is. So, to know that, we should pay the label. Without label, our mind is difficult to know. Normally, our mind habitually is doing. Yes, we used to do it. If we purposely slow down and give the label, don't talk each other, please pay attention to our mind and body precisely, and heroic efforts, putting continuously observe like that. Then the whole day you can build up very strong concentration, and you can understand how this mind and this body working in our life. Very important. This mind and this body walking, every movement come and go, come and go, come and come. That is why arising and passing away, arising and passing away, arising and passing away. Now you got the hearing consciousness. Just hearing and pass away, hearing and disappear, the sound. The sound of me, hearing and disappear. All the things after you taste in the lunchtime, the taste, when you're chewing, you know you're chewing. When you're swallowing, you don't have any taste already. The taste is finished. Right? So whatever we are doing, we must know. In detail, if you knowing, that is called wisdom, that is panya. Panya is in detail knowing about ourselves. Then if you knowing every moment is our life is changing, nothing is constant. So impermanent of this life. This wisdom, this understanding reduce your defilement. If you understand every moment is come and go, nothing to hold, how come I got so angry, lust, greed, hatred, delusion, conceit, pride, ego? We must slowly reduce based on understanding. The more you understand, the lesser your defilement. These we say kilesa. That is you go on the right path, right way. The more you practice, the bigger your ego, the bigger your conceit, the bigger your anger. That means that you are not on the right path, on the right way. Dhamma is the understanding of the Dhamma. Dhamma can clear off all the defilement. Defilement is lobha, dosa, moha, all these kind of things are defilement.